Does this thing still work? Hello, everybody. And welcome back. Happy Saturday night. Sorry, I fully intended to stream last night, but I just was not feeling my best. I was working from home as I do every Friday, and I was literally like at the very end of the day starting to doze off because I was not feeling well at all. Where's my, there it is. There it should be. There we go. Sitting there in front of a blank screen. We are back playing Football Manager 24, and we are going to be talking about Football Manager 25. Believe it. Just kind of letting my, letting the new kits generate for the next season. We are in May of 2046. Champions League has just ended. It was Manchester City winning again. They beat Atleti 6-2 on aggregate. I thought we already did the season review, right? We gained 3 million social media followers. That's got to be a good thing for our reputation, right? Be competitive in the Champions League, win the cup. We have no choice but to accept that because that's just the way things go. Team meeting to end the season. Don't have a whole bunch of guys here. Where are all of our players? They must be off on international duty. Champions League, do well, brilliant. Perfect. Go enjoy your vacations. So the squad is going on their end of season break, and we need to figure out what we are doing with this team. As we look at the squad, there are contracts that are expiring this summer. Sulius is one. Kodran Vasiu is another. Sully is now 32 years of age, not really getting into the side very much. Only 20 appearances overall, 5 goals, 6 assists. Vasiu kind of fell down the pecking order. BKO, he is homegrown, but you know what? If we're not going to play the homegrowns, why even bother having them, right? Ricardinho is our backup goalkeeper. He is probably gone. Ferdo Vojkovic. Still a youngster, still on a youth contract. He's just not very good. Alexander Matias, he is our backup goalkeeper, or one of them at least. He is younger than Ricardinho, and he is not a foreigner, because he's Ukrainian. So let's see if we can just get him on another contract here. Although he may be listed as a foreigner, which is, again, weird. Emergency backup? Sure. 3 years at very little money? Go for it. Who else is out of contract? Luis Benitez. I mean, we only paid $825 for him. It'd be a shame not to get anything, though. But he's a foreigner that, again, didn't see a ton of playing time. 11 overall appearances, 0 goal contributions. Not even worth just trying to add. Iradin Vucevic, youth player. All right. Oh, he's already joining Benfica. Now, guys who are expiring next year, Juan Carlos, Sandra Louise, who is going to be leaving on a free transfer. Baldo Shibelic, Frank, Erwan Barteau, Emerson Garnick is the year after. So basically all of our big players are set to leave in the next year. Or at the end of this coming season. Hi. You get hit with the tax bill. We've already looked at our finance. Our facilities. Oh, Jesus. Our training facilities downgraded. It's like literally we upgrade them and then they get downgraded again. They're kind of boring. Hello, can I not select all? Thank you. So we've got our new kits in. They're okay. Kind of like the Karlovac ones. Not going to lie. Lokomotiva Zagreb, Osijek. Who is that? Safeway? Rijeka Špenek. Oh, I didn't do Dubrava. Let me do Dubrava. Where did it just go? Oh, my brain is leaving me. There they are. Oh, wait, but that's going to totally screw everything up, isn't it? Going to redo them all. Sorry, Karlovac. Your cool kits aren't going to count anymore. Oh, while we're doing that. No, Jesus. So we've got big name players who are going to be leaving us. That we are going to need to replace. Let's look at our squad planner. And here's why. We still have Emerson Garnica. He is still injured. But he'll be back soon. Oh, excuse me. All right, first off, that wasn't the correct setup. Igor Kasalia is coming in. We've got him as a center back. Osvaldo Gomez is not going anywhere. He's staying. Sandro Luiz, I really wish we could offer him another contract. I don't know why he's so unhappy. Probably because I kept blocking deals for him. Oh, we're losing Tomislav Bender as well. All right, let's get those guys out of the way so I can't see them anymore. All right, why are they still... Oh, okay. There we go. Everybody has been unselected. How did Dino and Zagreb have the same... Oh, it's not even finished yet. That's why. So, Garnica is our only current goalkeeper. The back line, we've got Markovic, we've got Benito, we've got Maurice Lopez, we've got Garcia, we've got Alfano, who can play on that right side. Robert Toplak, he's asking to leave. Rainer Kaminsky's asking to leave. Axel Contreras can actually play that spot. Obviously, Sandro Luiz can. Yusuf Al-Kaabi can play that spot. Tommy Miles can play that spot. How is he only worth 15 to 16 million? How is that even possible? All right, Gustavo and Frank can play on the left side, so can Christian Matza. Matza can play on the right. Di Matteo Valenta's still here. Vuskovic, 22 years old. Not worth a damn. Andrea Juricic. Didn't I just buy him? We bought him, loaned him to Karlovats. Got him back. Valdemar Carrasco. Erwan Bartow, he wants to leave. I mean, do I just run with the team? That's the question. Rijeka is going to be sponsored by HBO now. What the hell is HBO? Wasn't that what HBO was before Max? I mean, I think we may need to... We either blow it all up or we just absolutely go for it with what we've got. How's putting on the Ritz doing? I won't be able to see his development, will I? 10 goals, 9 assists, and 34 appearances in the league for Šibenik. Yeah, it is, Ian. It absolutely is. Ian, were you the one that put the comment on the couple videos ago? If it was you, I apologize. I have not responded yet. Too much to type with my thumbs. Thing is, I just don't have the energy for it right now. Like, who wants to keep rebuilding again and again and again? Yeah, so, Ian, the issue you're having with Dynamo is the same one that I'm having here. It's so difficult to hang on to players. There are so many players that don't want to be... that just don't want to be here. Like, it's just constantly managing unhappiness. Why can't he? Is my director of football one of these? Why can't I have my director of football? I don't feel like looking for new staff right now. It's business time. Hello? Oh. It's business. I mean, I've been through... We have, like, if you look at the list of the 50 in this save, when we look at the list of the 50 top players in the... Wait, what is this? Why are these all off? Determination, acceleration, pace, crossing, dribbling, finishing. Boom, 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 boom. If the list of the 50 best players in the world is littered with guys that we had, I am constantly under assault from the Premier League, Bayern Munich, Madrid, Barcelona, and Saudi Arabia for my best players. And then my players get upset because they want to go to teams with higher reputations. It took 14 years. It took 14 years for us to... what the actual... He's not going to... He doesn't want to join us. It took us like 14 years to get up to 4-star reputation. It's ridiculous. Nemanja Markovic, wasn't he with us? I think he was. Wait, we loaned him. We loaned him a number of years ago. I think he's worth the $77 million. Is he worth the $200,000 he's going to want to be paid? That's the question. Because we're going to compare him with Tommy Miles, who is, I mean, they're both getting up there, aren't they? He's only 27, though. Compare with Miles, Tom. I mean, I guess Miles is a little bit of a better attacker. 7 goals, 5 assists for us. Osvaldo Gomez still showing up on our little list here. Sekou Traore. Where would he fit in? Nowhere for that money. Yeah, so, I mean, this past year, that's why... I mean, if you look at the transfer value of our... Like, Erwan Barteau is worth more than $7.5 million. Tom Miles is worth more than 10. Juan Carlos is worth more than 29.5. I had to set those numbers in order to prevent them from going away. I set them low, below the amounts that we had agreed to, so I could turn down offers. It's cheeky, but it had to be done. Important player. No, you're not going to be a central defender. $195,000 plus a 10% sell-on fee. Ooh. All right, we're getting on. Nemanja Markovic is coming back. $77 million. Look, Emilio Torrone, he was our guy. We sold him Nosiak. Erwan Barteau, Juan Zapata was our guy. We won Manager of the Month again. Yay. Ignacio Hernandez, does he already work for us? He works for our U19s. I mean, all you can really do is persevere, I guess, is the best way I can put it to you. And try not to get too frustrated. Don't follow my example of... Look, and Toplak, who's not even that great, just capped. Look, Spurs are still trying to get Erwan Barteau. And these guys all have monster release clauses. That's the other thing. So they're getting offers for like $25 million. They have $120 million release clause. And then they get pissed off when I say no. And they're the ones that agreed to the damn release clause in the first place. I mean, sometimes you just have to do it. Look, anybody on City would be good for my team. Seriously, anybody on City would be good for my team. Kwame Asamoah. That name looks familiar. John Wilson, Scottish. All these guys with second English nationality who, well, none of them are really that great. Angel Romagnoli. He's affordable. I mean, I've already got center backs coming out of my Batut. Making 190 grand. Georgios Georgiou. Ooh. Yeah, look at this. Look at that money. How would you be as a deep line? Jumping reach of 3. How does that guy have a jumping reach of 3? $30-year-old making 350 grand, worth 200 something million. Oh, so Markovic is going to Juve. Or he's staying at Juve. For less money. Our mentoring groups need attention, apparently. Okay, let's skip that meeting. See, this is we're in the trouble part where I don't know what I want to fix yet. This is that guy that won't sign for us. Darko Franic. 20-year-old fullback. He was last at CZ. Went to Inter for $2.5 million. He's now worth a lot. Shani Matalon. Can't jump. $28 old isn't exactly what I'm looking for to replace my 27-year-old who's probably leaving. Dario Bruno, a 23-year-old Italian. Very much a similar player to Erwan Bartow. Bartow's better at taking free kicks, slightly better first touch, worse finishing, better at corners, not that that matters. He's off on international duty with Italy at the age of 23. Bartow's only 24, though. But again, he wants to leave because he's being courted. $158 million in the bank. Wage budget to spend. Di Matteo Valenta there, Golem up top. That's my assistant manager suggestion? Really? Oh, this may be a very long season ahead of us. Anybody get a Utrecht? There's 19-year-old Joey Van Dyke. And do we maybe just Play the younger guys. Maybe just have all of our loans come back, see what we've got, and work from there. Look, see, already, Pashko Golem set to move to Bayern. We're just going to keep getting these messages. The fastest guy on the team is the 30-year-old. I think we need the homegrown goalkeeper. Bilablik. Elmer Young. One more international match and we'll get $25 million in the Eduardo Lima deal. Another guy I didn't really want to sell. But look at that transfer fee. It's a triggered release clause, baby. Maisa Dudu. For that money? Honestly, not really. Because, you know, this is the worst part of the season for me. Trying to figure out what I need to fix. And things are looking a little bleak. I do too. And I mean, I've kind of held off on talking about FM25 tonight. And I've held off making the video on my thoughts just because I'm kind of all over the place on it. And I'm not sure if what I have to say has not already been covered by somebody else. And there are things that like we've talked about. I saw that. And I saw the long Twitter post from Jack, Work the Space. And he was saying the same thing I did. Or I've been saying on the Discord conversation is that they're marketing this entirely the wrong way. They're acting as if like everything's the same, everything's normal. And I wouldn't have a problem with any of this if this were 24 being released, like 23, like where we knew this, the base of the game. We knew the foundation of the game was going to be essentially the same. We knew that, so it's okay if you just announce that the game is coming out on a certain date with your first thing and you don't reveal anything else and you reveal a roadmap with some of the major features that are coming out. That's great. But they are completely revamping this game from the ground up, and all we've seen is like 5 screenshots. Well, that's the other thing. Not me. What's more likely, they absolutely failed in their marketing, or they've been forced to market in a way because they can't show us anything because it's not functional. And that's what the part that I am most afraid of. That the game doesn't exist right now. We are less than 7 weeks out of release of this game, and it does not exist in a form that we can enjoy. And that scares the ever-loving crap out of me. It's not what I want, obviously. Well, that's the other thing. The very fact that the ones that are even on Steam say work in progress scares the shit out of me. The fact that we've seen no gameplay, that they did release a trailer video that they didn't even talk about on the website. It just managed to come out. And it's more like who said this? Because I agree with it completely. It's more like a tourism video for Venice, or a promo video for Venezia, more specifically, than for Football Manager. And there are aspects of the screenshots themselves don't bother me. Like, I am still a little concerned about how much work we're going to have to put in to find the information we're actually looking for. Where things that maybe we normally see on screen, here, for example, that we then have to kind of go through another level just to get to. I like the idea. Oh, we just got the 25 million. Now 182 in the bank, 350 to spend. That's if they even want to. And it's going to make things very difficult if there's no early access. With no early access, it's just kind of like, and who knows how far down the road we actually get to see what's going on. And honestly, I'm kind of like with Zealand on this. I'm hoping that pre-sales aren't that great. I mean, I may even wait till like the day before. I mean, obviously you want to get whatever discount you can. If they're offering a discount, I'll buy it early. But I haven't bought it yet. I would have bought it. I absolutely would have gone and bought it. Absolutely. Absolutely. More testing occurs in the first hour after the beta release than in 6 months of testing that SI could do. I completely agree with that. And I know he knows what he's talking about. Oh, here are our new kits, by the way. Had to redo them. Karlovat's still not bad. Osijek, Rijeka, Špenik, Slaven Belupo, Dinamo Zagreb. Still Dubrava? No? Why did Dubravas never work? Hey, Saz. Saz says, you two are hyping each other up for nothing. No one's entitled to know anything about FM25 before release on the 26th. We assume we will be given more info in early access, but in reality, we can just wait to order it like we would with any other game. And Saz, I hear you, but because they're saying this is the newest, like this is what it is, like they're telling us it's going to be a completely different game. then give us some idea of what that game's going to look like. Let us know what you're doing with the game. It just feels like the lack of information. Well, I'm going to disagree with you, though. I don't think we've been spoiled. It's that we already knew. And well, we have. They've given us more than they probably needed to. Oh, I kind of said I was going to sell them too, didn't I? But I don't want to. But they didn't need to. Like, we already knew what that game was. You know what I mean? Like, we already knew what FM24 was. Because we played FM23. And we knew that there would be changes to the way the engine worked and things like that. And that's fine. They were making fine-tuning. They were fine-tuning. They were doing those kind of things. But the fact that they're coming out and saying, here's the game, no early access, no benefit to actually purchasing the game early, except for a small discount, which you don't need to do anything about right now. And then the only thing that they have committed to telling us is about women's football, which we already knew. We've known it for years. I want to know what the game's going to be like with the Unity engine. And so far, the only thing they've told us is like, oh yeah, well, we're doing all of this new stuff. We're not going to tell you what it is. We're doing a bunch of new stuff. And because we're doing all this new stuff, we're not doing this, and this. It's not that we feel... See, Saz, here's where I'm disagreeing with you. It's not like we feel like we're entitled to know. It's... You can't really... Like, I feel like SI is trying to take advantage of any goodwill they may have had with the community. And that if you were releasing a game like... All right, let's say Baldur's Gate 3. Let's say Baldur's Gate 3 was coming out. And they said, we're releasing Baldur's Gate 3. Here's what it's called. Buy it. By the way, it's going to be nothing like any of the previous versions. It's going to be a completely different gameplay experience. Buy it. We have an incomplete roadmap, Saz. We're going to tell you this eventually. But the fact that they are marketing this game to us the same way they did the last couple of versions, which we knew were just slight improvements over the one before. And I'm not saying that I didn't appreciate that, or I'm not enjoying this game. I didn't enjoy the one before. I'm enjoying this one a little bit more than the one before. But I really want to get excited about FM25, but they're giving me nothing to be excited about. They're basically saying, don't worry, just give us your money and you'll see. No, that's okay. I'm not... But the problem is it's going to cost me $55 for the privilege to find out it's a complete mess. And all we can speculate on is that it is a complete mess. Mr. Bojangle says, been lurking. Hello. Thought you'd chime in. Agree with Saz. Except, as I spoiled the previous release, because they communicated so well. So now that they're playing Hide the Match engine, it gives the impression the game will fall short of expectations. And honestly, Mr. Bojangles, Miles has even said, temper your expectations. One of the easiest ways to make people upset, Nami says, is leaving a lot of uncertainty. If they given specific dates for every roadmap, people will be less mad. I completely agree with that. If I knew for certain that by October 15th, I get my first look at the match engine, or even the first actual look at the UI, the real UI, then that would be better. But it's like, the only thing we're giving you information on is the one thing that we've been telling you about for years now that we're going to do. That's what's bothering me personally. I'm extremely concerned. Southern train only yesterday. You lied. You played FM since CM93. Now, okay, well, actually, Seth, let's tap into your institutional memory. So when they went from CM4 to Football Manager, that was the last, that was it, right? I feel like if I would rather know. I would rather know now what's going on with the game and deal with that than the uncertainty. Does that make sense? They absolutely have had a choice. What do you mean they haven't had a choice? I think it's a weird move. They made comments about FM24 hitting the 10 million player base mark in the June update. And then also mentioned only 5% of the players use Create a Club, which means, yeah. You know, I was having the same thing about, hey, what's up, Callum? How you doing? I was having the same thought about, what was it, international play? Where they're saying only 5.6%. That means if everybody who played only played one save, that meant there were over 560,000 international saves. 560,000 out of 10 million. That's a lot. Oh my God, Callum, jeez, I was watching that. Melier, what was going on with Melier? Did he think the game was over? Didn't need to make a play? I'm disappointed that international manager isn't in there. One, because I thought they would finally get around to making it better. You smashed your phone? Just a draw, man. What do you mean what's happened to my save? My save's the same. We just dropped to 10th place in the European club rankings. League remains 8th. We remain in the same place. Ruin Lieblein, unhappy. I mean, all these guys trained at the club. I don't know, man. Like, it was 185. You think people would have been more worried about international manager if left the old one in compared to what they're doing now by saying it'll be better and in FM26? Well, this is my other problem with this messaging, though, Saz, is because then I worry that they're, like, basically writing off FM25. They're writing off FM25 and already looking ahead for the future, which we already felt like they were doing, to be perfectly honest with you, in 23 and 24. And I don't necessarily have the faith that they will be able to improve it the way that they need to improve it, because they haven't proved anything. I don't know what's going on with me, man. And I just think the problem with international management going the way that it is that it's so integral to the women's game. So they're adding in women's football, and then the biggest aspect of women's football, you can't participate. It was a great save by Jordan Pickford. Great save by Jordan Pickford. I don't know what's going on my throat right now. I don't think it's going to be this huge console mobile friendly dumbed down version of FM. I just think it'll be clunky release with lots of issues. Yeah, that's the UI. I just want to get a sense of what it's going to be like. Like, I don't necessarily... The UI isn't going to be whether or not I want to play or not. Yeah, it's not something that, like, unless they give, like, a full deep dive into it. I mean, I would love to see it, absolutely. But it's not, like, the be-all, end-all for me. Ian, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Over on Twitch. Thank you so much. I don't like the way he handled his transfer request. We're talking about Anthony Gordon. Oh, this guy actually looks pretty good. Well, the chat's on either side. The guts of the game you've always played is still in there somewhere. Don't really care how it looks at the end of the day. You'll figure it out. Just don't want what we already have to change the way we play the game. I'm just worried that the part of the game that needs to be good, which is the actual gameplay, is going to be crap. And that's why we haven't seen anything. I desperately, desperately, desperately want to be wrong. But something tells me I'm not going to be. let's say it's an issue for me. It's an issue for me because one of my biggest pet peeves in this world is taking the path of absolute least resistance. And I feel like making the PC game look like the console game instead of trying to make the console game more in-depth is the path of least resistance. The Yassi is a target, really? Is he? Actually, maybe. Guinea-Bissau, Portugal. I just don't want to lose the... I don't want to lose the depth of this game in order to appease. Now, I did see... Not me. Where was the source of what you posted today on the Discord? Where did that come from? I mean, I do honestly hope that we can still do what we do to it now, which is make changes by using skins like this final version, the SAS one. You just support making the game easier to understand and less cutthroat when starting. It took you almost a whole year to learn how to play. Yeah, there's definitely a learning curve. And if they can incorporate something like... And I've never played the console game because I don't have a console to play on. But if they... Oh, come on. I don't think I want to pay this kind of money for a rando. And I do agree with you, not me. It's all right. Alexander Costa is joining us. It's what was I going to say? I mean, there really isn't a meta to this game. There is, but there's not. It's not like, say, FC24, where every 4 out of every 5 people you play are going to play the game exactly the same way. Taking advantage of a variety of exploits. I like that you actually have to work at the game. Well, and Mr. Bojangles, I think part of that is because you've got... I'm trying to think of the best way to phrase this. One of the reasons why it's so is because it's 20 years of piling on top of the same base game. And in order to do new things with the way that it was set up, it just became more complicated. If that makes any sense whatsoever. And then I think some of that complicatedness is going to pull back with this new version. That's the impression that I get. Spiro Shavlina is now playing for Croatia. Yeah, I haven't, Callum, to your point, I haven't really seen much of Wolves this year. Yeah, but it's learning how to do it effectively without pressing the button. Like, I get that. Yeah, we do have to take in, like, and different people learn things in different ways. I guess I'm selling Pashko Golem. $72 million up front, 58 in installments, 20 after 50 league appearances, 20 after 10 international appearances. And 50% of the profit from the next sale, if he agrees to a deal with Man U. Didn't want to sell him, but you know what? I'm going to be turning down an offer a day every single frickin' day, and I'm just not really interested in doing that. Yeah, well, you can just sit on Mamadou Diassi. I agree with that. No, you absolutely, like, I like being able to hover over something and know what it's talking about. Hey, what's up, Colby? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to have a better idea of what the mentoring is going to do or is doing. Be out tomorrow, but if. Oh, come on. You went to UCL yesterday, and then you start a job on Monday. What do you mean you start? You start a new job on Monday, like real life job? Actual job. Step up? Lateral move? What are we talking about here? These are all foreigners, though. Oh, your first job. What is your greatest achievement so far? Well, I just took Saint Etienne to the Champions League. 9.4 million. Oh my God, why did I just do that? I'm putting in release clauses in these guys. Got that guy for like $1 million. And we're about to flip over to the brand new season. Officially entering our 15th season with Hajduk Split. And we just lost to Radesh 3-2. Signings of the season, Gustavo for us. We got him on a free. Toroni, we sent to Osiek. Maurice Lopez, we signed for $94 million. Also on the FM25 stuff, I don't know why people are jumping out to defend FM and SI. Like, if the game looks amazing when they start releasing info, then none of the complaining now matters. I agree. Then it's just talking, it's hype. And I don't know, maybe SI are geniuses. Maybe they're like, lower the expectations so much that they're going to just blow us away when we finally get it. Okay. You know, and they're getting plenty of word about. They're getting everybody talking about their game. Maybe they're doing the absolute right thing. It just doesn't feel that way. And I don't like feeling this way. But do you think that will motivate them? No, that was just the season expectations. Well, I wish I could say that I'm doing that. No, the season expectation doesn't set the prize money. It sets the wage budget. It's where you say, oh, we'll make it to the quarterfinals and you give me X number of dollars to spend. That wasn't the message I got, though. I mean, if you want to rewind the tape, prove me wrong, that's fine. So we now have a loss and a draw in our first two friendlies. Jose Carlos Leon, 27-year-old winger. Compare him with Franck. Yeah, Franck is better. I know I put in the title, we're rebuilding the team, but we're really only letting one guy go, and that's Pashko Golem. As of right now, that is. Jamil Abdallah, French. I don't know. I got to admit, I was hoping to have maybe gotten close to winning a Champions League by this point. How do our mentoring? Why did none of this? Why did none of this stick? Why am I doing this again? I mean, I'm sure some of these guys are actually going to be gone, so don't exactly know why I'm bothering, but hey. When do they want to do this friendly? 14th? Sure. Oh, the season was announced. I totally missed it. I'm not operating at 100%. Through Thursday, I had a very long day on Thursday. It culminated with me going to my brother's for dinner. Because of an obligation he had, dinner didn't actually, and other aspects, dinner didn't actually start till after 9 o'clock. And he lives up in North Jersey, so I left there a little bit before midnight, got home at 2 a.m. There we go. Although Chris Mazza is scoring a lot. I've not. It doesn't really appeal to me. Well, this is only the second. Look to use the youth setup. Give me some youth players that can actually play. I'm not selling Frank for peanuts. Pashko Golem I'm already selling. He wants... This is why I haven't played in the week. This is exactly why I haven't played in the week. Because of this crap. Your favorite screen, the home screen? The influential player conversation seems to work still. No, the bitching player screen. They probably, if they made it a musical, they made it a musical because it's got Lady Gaga. But for them to throw, I mean, from what I saw, from everything, they were basically throwing away everything Margot Robbie did with the role and are completely reimagining Harley Quinn, which is just ridiculous. Like, if you're going to make the character different, make them a different character. It's like Wolverine chomps on cigars and says bub. I mean, and he's pissy. That's Wolverine. You want to do Wolverine a different way, make some new character. Spurs have now made an offer for Sandra Louise, $10 million. Poison Ivy. I mean, that's a character they could definitely do better than last time. They can improve on their... Yeah, but Batman's always been the same at its heart. I mean, even the comics have gone... You know, kind of, I don't want to say all over the place, but the comics have varied in their depiction of the world's greatest detective, that's for sure. And I'm not saying that they have to do the character exactly the same way every time or that they've always done. But at least make the character recognizable. With Khazirshi, I don't even remember him. Khalid Al-Rashidi does not want to sign with us. He now wants to sign with us. Can I make him a regular starter? Yeah, I know. He's world class already. And all four of these guys don't want to come back. Diogo Bordadagua. You booked you booked your flight for 2025. Where are you going in the UK? Do you have family? Oasis in Manchester in July. I don't know. I've never been a huge Oasis fan. Well, I hope you enjoy your time with your buddy. I don't know. Why is Oasis getting back together all of a sudden? That's what I want to know. Like I feel like there is an ulterior motive to it. All right, Igor is here. We are not making any changes to the pitch size. How much did we pay for Franck? I need to make money on these deals now. 133 million. I realize that there is a good chance I'm going to lose him for free. Oh. See, I knew it. All right, Chibalic is going to go to Lokomotiva. We're going to continue building our nation. Tomislav Klolo. I don't think I'm interested in any of the cast-offs from those teams. All right, nobody likes our transfers. What else is new? And look, going back to the FM25 stuff, I've still taken off from work on November the 26th. No. Why do my mentoring groups still need attention? Why do you keep kicking out these guys? Unbelievable. I mean, I know why, because they're probably on my U19s. I blocked your transfer because you're my starting fucking striker. That's why I blocked your fucking... And you're a starting fucking goalkeeper. The money's life-changing. Piss off, dude. Ah. You missed this. All right, Pashko Golem got his work permit. We're getting a crap ton of money for him. Why are you... Oh, you want a new contract? Fine, you can have a new contract. I realized I forgot to talk to him first. Fine, you'll be an important player. Fine. Whatever. He wanted to go. I made the promise to him that he could go. Didn't think I'd actually have to fulfill it, but I turned around and said, no, give me this crap ton of money. See if giving him twice as much money will keep him here. Oh shit. Holy Moses. Who is this? John Anders Brunston Runstveen. I don't remember signing him. I know, sexy, right? Sha la 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 la. Chickson out. Thank you very much for the follow. 8-1. That's more like it. Isn't he out of contract? I thought putting on the Ritz was out of contract. He is. Barcelona made an offer for Franck. Offer 60 million. No, give me 150. Sure. New agent suggestion, expecto patronum. Estimated wage $375,000. And now watch, I'm going to come up against them in the Champions League. Because that's just the way it works. We always end up playing the guys that we sell. Oh, now everybody wants Christian Mazza. Nope. I can't sell everybody. I've already sold 2 of my best players for $300 million. Oh, that's a shame. All right, Lieblein's happy with his new contract. Yay. See what Quinn Sullivan has to say. Gustavo wants to discuss personal matters. $43 million? Say 60. 44.5. Come on, be reasonable. 55. 46.5. How much did I pay for you? I mean, they're only offering nothing. I got you on a free. This is like, is this Liverpool's like scouting tactic? Like, just look at my scouts and see who they could possibly poach? I mean, how many of my scouts are they going to come after? How many scouts do they need? See if we can beat Karlovac. Two 2-1. Juricic and Lartigue. We're definitely going to give Lartigue a bigger look this year. We're almost ready to start the season. We got the Wonder Kid. A-. I have never, ever seen an A- on a signing. Top player odds: Garnica, Di Matteo Valenta, and other guys. I just threw up a little in my mouth. It kind of burns. That's why. That's why. He wasn't on the senior squad, so he kept moving back and forth. So every time he moved down, They took him out of the list. Okay, they're done with the World Cup. They're done with the World Cup. Thank God. Delete Ooh. Huh. A little slower than I would like, but he's 6'4". He's cheap, and he's an international player. He's got decent strength. He can dribble, good first touch. Like, everything about him is good. 12 pace, so 12 pace. Fine. If that's what it takes, the 10% raise, fine. Hanging around. Another offer for Di Matteo Valenta. I don't think there's anything wrong with that guy. See, here's the collective bonuses. I told you that wasn't the screen that came up. Like, don't talk to me about I blow past some shit sometimes. But I knew what I was doing this time around. Sheesh. You didn't even apologize for being wrong. Just let me sit there. All right, I see how you're operating here. All right, Frank's going to Barca. 175 million. Could raise to 204. So we now have 300 million in the bank with a 500 million transfer budget. Sold in the last year of his contract for 150 plus million. Oh, technically I haven't signed anybody new. But on the right hand, I can play Christian Mazza, who has been scoring goals like a fiend in the preseason against competition at my level. Gonzalo is still over there. I got Spiro Shavlina, who's a young player who I could play over there. Juan Carlos is still in place on the right side. Petroklub Hinsheshti. Record transfer fee. Now Inter are in for Gustavo. I'm honestly, as of right now, I'm kind of just subtracting. I mean, I also just added that wonder kid who could play anywhere up the middle, that 19-year-old. I'm just trying to weather the storm of offers for my players. Obviously, as you've noticed, I've sold a few, but that's because I've been able to get $150 million for each of them. Oh, we just lost in the preseason. Yes, he did. He got an A- rating for the transfer. I also could I got putting on the Ritz here too. Yeah, I was struggling to find where to play all of these guys. Nate, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Up to 885 follows on Twitch. We're looking at what was... There was somebody I was considering. I don't remember where they went. Best part of playing Croatia is when the transfer window closes, you can go back to enjoy playing the game in peace. Yep. Yes, I can. Oh, remember Demchenko? Still wants a crap ton of money, I'm sure. Why is he on that? Song Hyung-gi. Is it Spurs? He did. Kind of played left and right hand side. I moved him around quite a bit. Steve. Stipe Galic. Still only 24. Bring him back. He's a very strong left foot. Never mind. Wait. Diego at Valencia. Felix Mandelkow. 17 pace. 15 passings, crossings kind of. 20 years old. He's at Mainz. He might have just joined them. No, he's been there a while. Said, are you gonna be my girl? It's kind of crazy, right? He's capped 5 times for Germany. I mean, is it worth the money is the question. I mean, I've got the money. Who am I kidding? I said, are you gonna be my girl? No, I'm not interested in Stipe Galic. All right, 87 million. No sell-on fee. Minimum release to foreign clubs. 150 million. Fine. He wants to go up to 69,000. Fine. I literally have money to burn. I'm not concerned. Choose a new captain. We're just going to leave it as is. We're losing staff. Technically. Ulrich Plautz. That's a lot of money for a potential backup goalkeeper. Oh, we are starting off the year against Lokomotiva Zagreb. It gives you something to like kind of hang your hat on. So it serves two purposes. One, you can say, hey, this isn't, you've got a release clause and they're not meeting it. And two, if they do meet the ridiculous release clause, then you can probably replace that player. Know what I'm saying? That too. Piss off. Be a club that's more recognizable. We're the 10th best club in all of fucking Europe, yet we're not good enough. Number 10. We are the 10th ranked club in all of Europe. But whatever. Not talking about that. Not letting you guys drag me into this shit. Giuseppe Alfano is now homegrown. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Wait. Did it not just say he was homegrown? Did it not just say he was homegrown? Alfano now homegrown. Screw you, football manager. Get it right. But he's only been with us. This is his third season with us. Felix Mandelkow is joining us. Putting on the Rich just signed a new 5-year deal. All right, I need to get some more water. Before we hit the regular season, I'm going to take care of that. So, 2 hours in. Dude, I'm literally sending Quinn Sullivan out. New 5-year deal. Double your money. More than double your money. Like, I'm literally using him to get all these team reports, and then all of a sudden he's going to be gone. No, thank you. Yeah. We all know it. We all know what's expected of us. And Rijeka's at the top of the table already. That's fantastic. All right, we're going to start the season off against Lokomotiv Zagreb. When we return, I will be back in a few. Thank you all so very much for being here today. As always, I greatly appreciate it. See you shortly. All right, let's get this season underway. 38,000 season tickets sold. Okay. No, we don't want Matias in there. Emerson Garnica is getting the start. Casalia's going to be in the middle. Capacho is going to be... Markovic is unavailable. Giuseppe Alfano is coming in. Lopez will play there. I think we're going to swap them. Alfano was better there. Alcavi is not going to start there. It's going to be Sandro Luiz. Mihanovic. Really? Oh, Tom Miles is still on international duty with England. Rune Lieblein there. Al-Rashidi there. Di Matteo Valenta is going to go here. Which means Juan Carlos is going to go there. Yeah. Rodriguez will be our backup goalkeeper. Okay. Still have all these foreign players. Mandelkow. Let's see what Mandelkow can do. Even though he's technically not a left-sided player. But if he's going to be our front replacement, then we'll get him out there. Erwan Barteau also on international duty with Belgium. This week, Arnica, Lopez, Caselia, Alfano, Sandro Luiz, and Mandelkow on the wings. Mihanovic and Lieblein with Al-Rashidi, Juan Carlos, and Di Matteo Valenta. Let's give Al-Rashidi a... Can we give him a better number? Not really. Bim bim bim. Bim bim bim. Ba-dum dum dum. You may find yourselves living in the shotgun shack, and you may find yourselves in another part of the world. I've always loved this song. I used to love listening to this song. So my first car ever was my dad's old car. It was a 1982 Cadillac Sedan DeVille. Thing was gigantic. I used to love listening to this song in that car. All right, Valenta out wide for Mandelkow. Moving it back into the middle. Drops it for Lopez. Mihanovic. Caselia pushing it up. I mean, he's pretty far up. Why does this game look different all of a sudden? Maybe I'm just so used to watching EAFC, but... Al-Rashidi feeds Valenta. What a ball, and oh my goodness, what a terrible finish. Bekash to send it long. Caselia wins it. Juan Carlos can't get the header, but Andrich will turn it over to Sandro Luiz. Caselia quickly to Alfano. Mihanovic. Al-Rashidi. What a through ball to Mandelkow. Mandelkow makes a move into the box. Moving it to his right. Shoots. And it will deflect off of the defender and go harmlessly in on Bekash. Di Matteo Valenta take the corner. Into the middle. Oh, Lopez too strong. We're getting our chances. 7 shots on goal already. 8 in the first 15 minutes of this game. We've only hit the target 3 times, however. Why is the XG story not really working? We're going to demand more as Bekash sends it. Caselia drops it to Rune Lieblein, playing it all the way back to Emerson Garnica. Lopez, Mihanovic, quickly to Al-Rashidi. The 19-year-old moves it forward, stops, plays it into the box. Mandelkow knocked away. Mihanovic, Al-Rashidi, back Mihanovic across from Lieblein. Lieblein with a drive, and he's going to miss that. 12 shots on goal. And so far, nothing to show for it. DiMatteo Valenta up for Ruan Carlos. Looking for Al-Rashidi. He's got it in the box, pushing it wide to the left, into the middle. DiMatteo Valenta's shot will rocket off of the defenseman and out for a corner. Valenta's our new corner guy, I guess. Sent in, cleared away. Why is the Alexa... For some reason, my Alexa reacted to whatever the hell. And we've held Lokomotiva to nothing so far in this first half. But they're going to have a corner kick opportunity. Gurjic descended in. Lopez pops it up. Mustafi into the middle. Didi on, and Garnica makes the save. Rolled out to Alfano. Sandra Luis up the right side. Alfano, lead line. Wide for Juan Carlos. Back for Luis. Lead line, Mihanovic. Feeds it through Juan Carlos, and he'll blast it over. Looks like the goalkeeper got a bit of it, though. Really, it's the talking. If only I didn't have to talk, I'd be fine. Valenta, Lopez, Gurich in control. Rune Lieblein back for Sandra Luis. Into the corner. I am. Cross Al-Rashidi. Can't get his hand on it. Mandelkow in. Valenta blocked. Martinovic on the break. And a yellow card for Maurice Lopez. I mean, we have been dominating this game. We just can't finish. 17-1, your shots on goal. Al-Rashidi's had a nice game, though. But we are an hour in. We got nothing to show for it. So Christian Moss is going to come in for Juan Carlos. Oh, I'm very aware of that. Jan Capaccio is coming in as well. Bikosh sends it. Alfano. Al-Rashidi. Having a great game, Al-Rashidi. DiMatteo Valenta moves it in. Shoots. Right at the keeper. Oh. Gavin Lartigue. 3.13 XG. Rune Lieblein with... Oh, God, that was terrible. Oh, my God. Are you serious? We were going to get that... Can we get one here, please? No, God, that was terrible. Picked off by Al-Rashidi. Mandelcal drops it for Lopez. Mihanovic, Rune Lieblein. Out wide, Sandra Louise stops, drops it for Alfano, gets it back, plays it into the box. Al-Rashidi and Khaled Al-Rashidi. First goal of the year for Hajduk Split in his debut. And it's Hajduk 1, Lokomotiva 0. Finally. But the game ain't over yet. Martinovic looking for Ranjec, but Lopez will track it down. Mihanovic up ahead. Lartiq plays it wide. Can't find Mandelcal. All the way in on Garnica. Drop it down. Capacho also picking up a yellow card. So 2 yellows for our defenseman. That's great. Maza, nice touch. Moves it into the box to his left. Taken down by Mustafi. Penalty. Who's going to take it is my question. Look, I'm fine with having the XG. It's Lartiq and God. The more things change, the more they stay the same. In so many ways, that sucked. But Al-Rashidi looking to be a good move so far. Gonzalo Garcia feels he should be getting more playing time. Yep. Because he wants to make his national team. And he's not going to be able to do that if he's not playing. Another offer for Gustavo. You know what? I got him for free. We've got Mandelcal. We've got other guys who can play over there. I'm going to take the money and run. Just going to take the money and run. Yeah, I did kind of get him just to see what I could get for him down the road, right? All right, Quinn Sullivan is staying. Who cares? Who cares? He's 28. I'm not discussing the issue with the squad. Most of the team, the parts of the team that I care about are supporting me. Not answering that question about Erwan Barteau. Let's see what you think of Belgrano. I think Walter Leon may be a player. Oh, another freaking striker. Really, how many strikers do I freaking need? Brandon Von Az. Six transfer offers. Loans from Olympia, Hellas Verona, Genoa, and Bologna, or a permanent transfer from Sassuolo. I reject all the loan offers. All right, 45 with installments and appearances. It's fine. It's all going to be fine. František Šiška. 26 years old. That's the thing. Do I want to give money to any of these other teams to actually get better? No, I don't. All right, I want to make sure I'm not losing. All right, I got him for $4.5 million. Still only 22 years old. Spurs have made an offer for Di Matteo Valenta. I blocked your Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, the good thing is I can now use the, well, so-and-so is fine. So I feel like I'm going to lose money on Contreras, yeah. Those are crappy offers. I keep my eye on that guy. I don't care what you... I'm not talking... No, stop. Just stop. All of you stop. Dubrava is in first place in the league. I repeat, Dubrava is... I mean, it's only after one match. With a +4 goal difference. They beat Istra by 4. Unbelievable. It's just an unreal performance. No. I think I am allergic to Football Manager. Take him out. I think I need him in there. I don't need him in there as I bring in Erwan Bartow back into the squad. Mandelcow's going to remain there. Lopez, Caselli, Alfano. I'm fine with everything here. Mandelcow doesn't like playing out of position. We'll see what happens by moving Al-Rashidi into the Segundo Volante role. Oh. Maybe we should open the window. It's gotten a little crisp outside. It is October in Pennsylvania, after all. All right, Erwan Bartow to deliver the corner. Unsuccessfully. Hit away, Di Matteo Valenta. Picks out Bartow on the wing. Sandro Luis, Mazza. Oh, misses near post, but he was offside anyway. Israeli launches it deep. Lopez drops it down. Yepes takes over. Turned over there to Sandro Luis. Alfano and Rune Lieblein back for Alfano. Lopez will just kind of dinkwit. Al-Rashidi steps in front of the pass in front of Rune Lieblein. Kanate to Filipovic. Back for Kanate. Moving it forward. Brajicic cedes ground. Kanate playing it ahead. Lopez steps in front of it. Bartow out wide for Mandelcow. Not the greatest pass. Mandelcow up the left wing. Mandelcow, back post. Mazza over Israeli, and he scores. Christian Mazza, his first goal of the year. Hajduk 1, Dubrava 0. Wanna bust your balloons. I wanna burn all of your cities to the ground. I found the one that mess around and mess up. He kind of dinked Israeli a little bit there, didn't he? Well, here's hoping for more lackluster goalkeeping on the part of Bravo. Oh, it's over the defenseman's head. Valenta is in, and Di Matteo Valenta misses it wide. Maybe I should sell his ass. Brajicic up for Dettori. Caselli getting across. Nice job. One back. Dettori. Lopez takes over. We're dinking it around kind of deep. Lieblein, Al-Rashidi. Erwan Bartow, wide for Mandelcow. Good ball control. Lopez to Al-Rashidi. Caselli, Alfano, up for Mazza, feeding it through. Di Matteo Valenta chips the keeper, hits the crossbar, and gets called offside. Erwan Bartow. Mandelcow loses it. Yepes for Oreshkovic. Caselli wins it back. Lopez, Al-Rashidi, back to Lopez. Mandelcow. Bartel, back for Lopez. Still keeping it in the Dubrava end before Kaselya spins it back to Garnica. Lopez, Mandelkow picks it off his foot. Mandelkow into the middle. Dimitri Valentes, Khalid Al-Rashidi. How quickly did you sell him? Two-0 Hajduk in the first half. Back-to-back games with goals for Al-Rashidi. He seems to be worth the money so far. The one thing I feel like I have done well in the save is kept the salaries in check. Mazza! Woo-hoo-hoo! What a finish. Christian Mazza is second on the night, 3-0. Oh, my God. One single solitary shot on goal for Dubrava. It's a homegrown youth player, keeping around as a third string in a couple positions. It's going to offer them improved contracts award, but woo, man. And welcome back, David. Thank you very much for the spinning Hajduks. Can we make it 4? Sandro Luis with throwing. Back from room, Lieblein. Lieblein again. Christian Mazza. Looking for the Hattie. Looking for the Hattie. Oh. What do you mean by too good? What do you mean you've kept too good control of the finance? I mean, maybe I've done the same. You're signing guys on freeze and you have $1.2 billion budget. Yazbek moving it up. Somebody get in front of them, please. Ish. I mean, Ruden Lieblein is trying. And there's the first goal we've given up all year. Second match of the season. I'm not liking what I'm seeing out of Di Matteo Valenta so far this year. Oh, they're looking for a second. Lopez says no. Aliu, though, drops it back. Korkmaz! Alperslan Korkmaz with the drive. His first of the year. It's 3-2. They've got 2 goals on a .39. get Al Rashidi back up there. And now everyone's happy that I'm demanding more. Get Ruan Carlos in there for Sandra Louise. Fresh legs. All right, Mandelkow with the throw. Mahanovic back for Mandelkow. Oh! Nutmegs one man, gets taken down, earns the penalty. So we'll have Mandelkow take it. See what Mandelkow can do. Can he score from the spot? Mandelkow steps up, and he clanks it off of the crossbar. And where's the Bravos on the break? Well, Mandelkow was having a good game. I thought we were going to hold on to win, but... Damn, man. Look, it even says 4-2. Me making the change screwed with... Did you see if I let Gabriel Lartigue take it, he would have made it. Or Gavin Lartigue. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. But we have once again reclaimed our spot at the top of the table. Already a nice 3-point lead over Dubrava and Rijeka. Problem is having to have all these homegrown players. We're up to over 57 million. I can't believe I'm getting that much for him. $28 old. Decent player. Signed for free a good year or two. Sold for selling for massive profit. I mean, at this point, it's massive profit. Who cares? I thought we got another offer for him. I'm going to just keep projecting these offers for Emerson Granica. Ollie Percival, you're British. Ludogorets. Mikhail Shalamanov. He's kind of average, isn't he? He can dribble, good work rate, good technique. Pace is okay. Do 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 do. He's 31 and he's English. Bartolomei Slavinsky, 5'9" striker. I feel like I've had a ton of those guys. Di Matteo Valenta is the best performing attacking player. Really. Khaled Al-Rashid. How did he not win Player of the Month? He only scored 2 goals instead of 3. But hey, look, we won Manager of the Month. All right, Topolak is going to Sassuolo for $7.25 million. And Gustavo is off to Al Hilal for $68 million. Still only a C+ on transfers. Look at this. No worse than a B-. All right, some of these. All right, they like the ins better than the outs. Wait, we're still early in... Yeah, this is only the second qualifying round. I don't think we have anybody in these competitions. If we do, oops. Where are we starting on the coefficients, by the way? We're starting behind the Netherlands. We're already behind the 8 ball. But we are within potential striking distance of Germany and Portugal. We just need to have a good run. Waldemar Carrasco. get Gavin Lartigue in there to start. We'll put Di Matteo Valenta on the bench. Aaron Barteau coming off. Al-Rashidi returning to that playmaker role. Rune Lieblein staying put. Mahanovic is back in. And Markovic is going to be making his first start. Mazza on that left-hand side in place of Mandelkow. I mean, he's still young, so... Majanovic, Kaselia, Rune Lieblein. Back for Kaselia. Wide for Sandra Louise. Lieblein. Alfano pushing forward. Back for Kaselia. Lieblein. Looking for inroads. Alfano. Juan Carlos. Lartigue. Splits the D. Shoots. Scores. Gabin Lartigue with his first of the year in his first start of the year. And it's Belupo 0. Hajduk 1. Nova Show, they just found the channel. Will I be uploading more once FM25 comes around? Yes, that's the plan. I ran into some technical issues with my recording of my last series. Hey, fuck the Bruins. What's up, my man? How you doing? I mean, I'm going to be streaming to both platforms, both YouTube and Twitch with FM25. But I am hoping to bring more original content to YouTube with FM25. Well, am I excited? Kind of falling off hockey a little bit, to be honest with you. I was watching a little bit of the Flyers game the other night. I'm still just preseason. We are demanding more as Slaven Belupo looks to capitalize again. He says as they drop it back to the goalkeeper. We'll see. I mean, the Flyers as an organization have been really bitten by Russian players. I mean, especially young guys that just don't want to come over. But also Nikolai Habibulin. Holy crap. Wait, was it Habibulin? What was... No, Ilya Brizgalov. Mr. Universe, Mr. Worldwide. I honestly haven't been following them closely enough. I've been paying much more attention to what's going on in the football world. Juan Carlos definitely went for it there and came awfully close. Well, I don't know. You remember what happened with our last number one goalie. I don't think anything's more disappointing than that. Well, never cheat. I hope you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. There will be a stream tomorrow night, health permitting. Khanovic, Al-Rashidi turns, Mazza, Lartigue, and Gabin Lartigue has a brace. Belupo 1, Hajduk 2. What a play. Al-Rashidi, Mazza into the middle, Gabin Lartigue with the goal. Alfano throwing it in, Sandra Luis has it. Plays in the middle of Mihanovic, looking for Juan Carlos. Hafano, Mihanovic, Al-Rashidi again. Lartiq taken out. No foul. Booted, looking for Volby. Good defense. Malo, picked off by Mihanovic. Lartiq. Juan Carlos gets around his man. Into the box. Juan Carlos pushing it deep. Stops. Back. Alfano blocked off the post. Maza Mihanovic. Overtaken by Luciano, and Signone will clear it. Alfano, Mihanovic. Juan Carlos. Good challenge. Oh, it's so stuffy in here. Lartiq, Markovic. Maza, back for Markovic. Excuse me. Mihanovic, Lartiq, Al-Rashidi. Khaled Al-Rashidi. 3 goals in 3 matches. (3-1) Hajduk. Yeah, Valenda's getting shown up by guys who's not even playing his position. That's the funny thing. Although Lartiq has a brace. I mean, that's fine. If he wants to lose his job, he can lose his job. Oh, my Lord. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm going to try to get some fresh air in here. Hold on. Nice defensive play by Casalia. Cost up for Lartiq. Juan Carlos. Khaled Al-Rashidi. Makes it 4. Erwan Bartow just into the game, picking up an assist. Maybe we just play Bartow out on that left side. And Bartow with a free kick. Oh, off of the post and cleared. Oh, man. Oh, he almost had the hattie. Almost a hat trick for Lartiq. Meanwhile, Sandro Luis very quietly on a 6.4. I need something. I mean, David, you're probably right. It's been, haven't been sleeping a ton. Carlos Costa, Pacho, Juan Carlos, across, missing. I'm giving it all for you guys. All right, 3-0 start. Not a bad place to be. Maybe I'll start a little earlier tomorrow night. No, I would have to make some. And an early 5-point lead. I always push myself. That's the problem. And especially because I've been away for so long. I mean, basically a week. You want all copy, you're going to have to pay me more up front. Now he's going to want to talk. Yep, wants to discuss his future. $10.5. He was upset at the $7.5 million I put on. Now he wants more than 10. I got you for free if I can get 11 million for you. Oh, that's fine. Kyle, how you doing, man? I'm absolutely dying here on stream. But we're winning. Tubby, thank you very much for the 4 months. Well, I mean, I was on FM. I don't think I've done a stream that didn't at least involve FM. The funny thing is I'm probably going to give Pedro a start. Not me. 12 months. 12 freaking months. Thanks, man. You got robbed by EA this week. What do you mean you got robbed? I got robbed today. I was winning 2-0. I lost my connection to the guy, and it said, your results under review. Did I get the win? Nope. He's Argentinian. Or Brazilian. I'm sorry, Brazilian. How did you get robbed by EA? I'm not doubting you. I mean, EA is a shyster company. What do you mean you couldn't play anymore? You know you can only play 12 matches, right? You only get credit for 12 squad battles. Now you can keep playing squad battles. And they're a great way to earn some of the other achievements. Did you, by any chance, did you ever swap out your opponents? Because if you do, it takes those games away from you. You know that. Or maybe you don't know that, but... I mean, it used to be that in order for the rewards, you got credit for 40. Last year it was 40 squad battles. Which, while good on some levels, is a lot. I mean, gold 1's not bad. Or gold 3. I was only gold 2 last time. I dropped down. I also try to test myself too often, or I sometimes get a little overly confident. Well, because what happens is other people are still playing them. So because other people are still playing them, they could potentially pass you. They basically change whatever the range is. That's how you lost it. Like, you're not locked in. It's based on how everyone else does too. It very well could be. Let's get Mandel Cow in there. Start Al-Kaabi. No, Tubby. Okay. It's still like... They're just getting more points than you. You just have to get more points. Doesn't matter when you do them. It's when you get the points. I mean, everyone's talking about stuff. It's all football. It's all football related content. Let's get Pedro in there. Oh, jeez. Boom, 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 boom. Why is this not letting me? One, two, three, four, five, six. He's off. There we go. The optimal time to play EAFC is 15 years ago and never again. Am I going to ruin the streak by not actually managing the game myself? It scratches a different itch. Christian Mazza, Felix Mandelkow finally getting a goal. Gabin Lartigue converting a penalty. Rune Lieblein scoring, coming off the bench in the 77th minute. Hajduk wins 4-0. But Mandelkow gets injured. Al-Rashidi gets injured. Because of course he does. Well, I don't pay to win. Of course, I also don't generally win, but I don't pay. Why would Markovic go to Liverpool? What? Well, the reason why I don't win has nothing to do with paying. I could. What? Exactly. Thank you, not me. Although, I mean, I'm midway through Division 6 now. So I have actually been winning sometimes. But there are obviously tips and tricks that certain people know that I just can't seem to grasp. I mean, is it worth picking up at 17 years old? All right, let's offer 11 million for him. See what they say. Putting on the Reds is actually a pretty good player. I would say my match, even if I'm not, generally my matches are more competitive. It's the ones where I feel like the other team is literally running full bore. And just under constant pressure. Why does this look different? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Maybe it's just been a while. Any Croatian teams? Nope. Oh, Osijek beat AEK in the Europa League third qualifying round. Nice. Aymar Benito got injured. Great. All right, so Mandelkow's unavailable. I'm not selling Gabin Lartigue. He is like my future. He's my future striker. All right, Alfano, Casella, Lopez, Alcabi obviously coming out. Sandra Luiz is in. Massa is going to go to the right side of the... We're going to put in... Di Matteo Valenta. We'll leave Lartigue in there. Who was I going to put there? Rashidi will go there. On Barteau will go there. Benny! 6 months, Benny. You want a divorce? Oh, from the union? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. I felt like there was somebody I wanted to play in that spot. Oh well. Oh, can't have Mandelkow on the bench now, can I? I thought I took him off. What is going on with these? Why is this being stupid? Oh, see, you're just thinking about saving the money on the playoff. I'm okay with them not making the playoffs this year. Oh, wait, there was a hype train? I didn't even notice that. 3-0 over Šebenik. Another clean sheet. Erwan Barteau, Tom Miles, and Anthony Vušković scoring. Yeah, I don't even want to talk. I was watching that. That was not pretty. Goal and 2 assists for Erwan Barteau. 8 matches won in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clean sheets for Emerson Garnica in that span. So 5 matches, 15 points plus 13 goal difference. Excuse me. If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? We're already making them ground on Germany and Portugal, and the Netherlands apparently. Osiek and Reka each one. So Reka's still only 2 points behind us. And we've got Osiek coming in next. And we're like rotating guys around too, so I agree with you. You're just going to end up hurting yourself. I mean, but we all have our teams that we love and we support no matter what. Well, you know, Wayne Rooney be Wayne Rooney. And we'll all float on okay. Emilio Torroni. Even a Bruins fan wants to be loved. Well, maybe if you weren't a Bruins fan, you could be. Celtic with a 2-0 lead over Young Boys. All right, first off, I already paid $16.75 million for him. So I'm not going to take less than that. Wait, who won the league tonight? Oh, you're playing FM. I had to remind him he was a leader in the locker room. He's my fucking captain. Swear to God, these guys. All right, Dubrava is tied with Levski 1-1 in the Europa Conference League, fourth qualifying round. And they're on the road. Or they were on the road. Osijek beat Napredak out of the Mozart Bet Superliga in Serbia. All right. I just want to get to our Champions League draw. There is something wrong with the squad screen right now, or the team selection. Majanovic doing well in training. Yes, he is. Let's put you suggested squad, and we'll work from there. Dinamo beat Šbenik. Dinamo currently sitting 5th on 8 points. All right, so we've got Osijek. Fano's in there. Sandra Louise back in position. Mihanovic. Miles. Maza, Barto, Valenta. You know, I got to play Juan Carlos. All right, Al-Rashidi is not back in full training yet. All right, this is the team we're going with. Are you going to go my way? Mihanovic is feeling aggressive. Why is it always our DMs are like aggressive mofos? I definitely think this is the last match we're going to play live. Because you're right. I think I do need to potentially take a little bit better care of myself. Miles gets in the way of that one. Juan Carlos Miles. His shot blocked. Hofsteinson. I remember him. Bjarni Paul Hofsteinson. Or Bjarni. Barto Lopez. Too much. Oh, stretch out my neck. Erwan Barto. The free kick. Oh. You're still only on day 7 of the Summer Olympics that ended like 2 months ago. I mean, are you literally watching each and every event? Because that's insane. You recognize that, right? That's insane. And are you also rewatching things you've already technically seen because you watched it the first time around, or did you just tape it all and not watch any of it live? No, you did watch it live. Barto. Oh, cleared away. Maza. Oh, Sandra Louise just missed it. Di Matteo Valenta on a 6.4. Maybe we cash in. We may need to cash in. He literally ain't done shit. Alfano, Mihanovic, Sandra Louise. Chips it in. Taken down. Penalty indicated. Ante Shuliak checking with VAR. They confirm the penalty. Erwan Barto to take it. I'm pretty sure it's Erwan Barto. Yep. And he delivers. Second goal of the year for Erwan Barto, and it's Hajduk 1, Osijek 0. Don't need to see the replay of that. Osijek with a single shot on goal and not one on target yet. An XG of 1.95. Meanwhile, Rijeka is beating Radesh, so they are going to remain 2 points behind us if the results hold as they are. Miles looking for Valence. Drop down. Bartow puts it back behind the defense. Across Juan Carlos. He'll just chip it in. His first of the year. Is he onside? Yeah, he is. Made it through the badminton groups, table tennis groups. Rugby's 100% done. So you're watching like just each event? Football has done the group stage for the men and women. Marathons and race walks you've completed. Mountain biking, skateboarding, and BMX. That's a lot. I mean, I like sports too. But I have trouble watching something that I know is already done. Let's give a little playing time to Carrasco. Yeah, but you're not going to get to watch that at this pace till 2030. Because you'll still be watching this games. Miles to Alfano. Mahanovic. I kind of like the way Mahanovic has been playing. Juan Carlos. Sandra Luis. Into the box. Across. Carrasco taken out. Mazza's got it. Into the middle. Mahanovic. His shot is blocked. Yeah, I'm like dying here on stream, so. We're going to just plow ahead after this. Run Bartow. Miles. Oh! Nope. I don't know what the hell is going on with me. I might be ill, which is not a good thing. We're 6-0, guys. What's a Vicks shower bomb? I don't know if I have any NyQuil. We're still only 2 points over Rijeka. Excuse me. Aaron Bartow gets man of the match again. Prefers Bartow to Golem. How much is he worth now? Pashko Golem is now worth $250 million. Oh, that actually sounds kind of cool. That was a burp. That was a burp. Oh, I do plenty of farting on stream, but just not right now. Oh, we got Dynamo coming up too. But we may save that if we get our Champions League draw first. What the hell's happening here? Champions League, we don't have anybody there. Europa Conference League. Still the fourth qualifying round is going on. And in the Europa League, Osijek is leading Napredak 1-0 though. It's kind of lame. Oh, and we got the cup. Can't forget about the cup. Oh, the Champions League fixtures have been revealed. Newcastle. We start off with Newcastle and Liverpool. We've actually got 3 Premier League sides we're going to be taking on in this league phase. Newcastle, Liverpool, Molde, Leverkusen, Ajax, Man U, Nice, and Napoli. I mean, we are technically ranked above 6 of the 8 teams we're playing. It sure feels that way, especially starting off Newcastle and Liverpool. Although Liverpool is at home. Newcastle's been pretty good lately, though. But yeah, 3 of our 8 teams are Premier League teams. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. All right, so I'm going to go try to take care of myself. I think I'm going to make myself some tea. Thank you all very much for being with me tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night because I do not have an obligation tomorrow night, as far as I can tell. And I appreciate you all being here. Let's see if there is anybody available that is playing Football Manager that we know. Anybody we know. Grindmaster Play has just started, so we're going to go to the Grindmaster. Ooh, looks like they're playing on console. Yeah, let's not do that. All right, Portuguese. How about Stewarty? Let's raid Stewarty. Y'all have an absolutely wonderful time. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.